In 2025, some teams are bringing nothing but absolute fire to the plate. From stacked lineups to MVP caliber sluggers, this season is shaping up to be a battle of the bats. So this is the best time to break down the top 10 most dangerous offenses in Major League Baseball heading into the new season. Who's set to dominate, and which squad is looking like an unstoppable force? Right now, we're about to dive into some serious heavy hitters. Number 1, the Los Angeles Dodgers, the ultimate powerhouse. Year after year, this squad proves while they're an absolute nightmare for opposing pitchers, and 2025 is looking no different. When you've got a lineup featuring Shohei Ohtani, Mookie Betts, and Freddie Freeman, you're basically playing on cheat mode. These guys don't just hit, they destroy baseballs. The fact is, the Dodgers have depth for days. Their lineup is stacked from top to bottom, meaning there's no easy out. Opposing pitchers don't get a break. You get through one slugger and boom, here comes another. Plus, with Dave Roberts pulling the strings, you know they're going to be aggressive, smart, and always one step ahead. So what makes them the most dangerous offense in baseball? Balance. They've got power, they've got speed, they get on base, and they know how to cash in when it counts. Whether it's a 3-run bomb or a clutch base hit in extras, the Dodgers know how to deliver. Number 2, the Atlanta Braves, the home run kings. If there's one team that can go toe-to-toe with the Dodgers offensively, it's the Atlanta Braves. These guys obliterate baseballs. Seriously, if you're a pitcher facing the Braves in 2025, you better buckle up, because this lineup is built to do damage. At the heart of it all, Ronald Acuna Jr., the ultimate game changer. Also, Acuna isn't carrying the weight alone. Matt Olson and Ozzie Albies are right there with him, and they bring some serious firepower. Olson, dude nearly broke the home run leadership last season, and there's no sign of him slowing down. What really separates the Braves from the rest is their aggression at the plate. They're not just swinging for the fences, they're hunting mistakes, working deep counts, and making pitchers sweat every single inning. And let's be real, when you've got Truist Park rocking and that lineup locked in, good luck stopping them. This team isn't just trying to win, they're trying to overwhelm you from the first pitch to the last. Number 3, the Texas Rangers, the offensive juggernaut. This lineup is built for chaos, and they've got the perfect mix of power, clutch hitting, and veteran leadership to keep the momentum rolling. Leading the charge, Corey Seager and Marcus Semien, two of the most dangerous infields in the game. Adolis Garcia, the Rangers' resident slugger who plays like he's got something to prove every at-bat. And let's not forget the young guns and breakout stars. The Rangers have a solid supporting cast that keeps this offense unpredictable. They're not just waiting around for the long ball. They can grind out at-bats, slap base hits, and create scoring opportunities in 100 different ways. That's what makes them so dangerous. They can explode for a big inning out of nowhere. Number 4, the Philadelphia Phillies, the offensive wrecking crew. These guys aren't just trying to win games, their aim is to break scoreboards. And leading the charge, Bryce Harper, the ultimate big game player. Whether it's a clutch home run in the postseason or a fired up bat flip that sends the crowd into a frenzy, Harper is the heart and soul of this offense. But here's the thing, the Phillies are way more than just Harper. You've got Kyle Schwarber, who's basically a walking home run threat. The guy swings like he's trying to send the ball into orbit, and when he connects, it's gone in a heartbeat. And then there's JT Realmuto, the best all-around catcher in baseball. He's not just calling games behind the plate, he's ripping extra base hits and keeping pitchers on edge. What makes this offense so dangerous is their ability to turn any game into a slugfest. 1 minute the score is tight, and the next, boom, a 3-run shot and the game's blown wide open. The Phillies are built to strike fast and strike hard, and they've got a mix of power, experience, and pure grit that makes them impossible to count out. Number 5, the San Diego Padres, the ultimate wild card offense. This squad is unpredictable, explosive, and straight up dangerous when they get rolling. 1 minute they're grinding out tough at bats, and the next, boom, they've struck together 5 runs before you even blink. At the heart of it all, Fernando Tatis Jr., the human highlight reel. Whether he's launching missiles into the stands, stretching singles into triples, or making insane plays in the field, this guy brings the energy every single game. And let's be real, when he's locked in, there's no stopping him. Likewise, Manny Machado and Luis Arias bring that contact hitting magic. The Padres have a lineup that can hurt you in a million different ways. What sets this team apart is their speed and versatility. They don't just sit back and wait for the long ball. They can steal bases, play small ball, and capitalize on mistakes like no other team in the league. Opposing pitchers, they have to stay locked in every single pitch, because the second they lose focus, the Padres pounce. Number 6, the New York Mets, the offensive power surge. The New York Mets is stacked with potential, and their offense is primed to make some noise this season. No one can deny that. But if you have not been paying attention, now's the time, because the Mets have a lineup that's ready to dominate. Let's start with Francisco Lindor, the heart and soul of this team. Right behind him, Mark Vientos, the next big bat that's ready to explode. Also, there's Pete Alonso, the polar bear himself, who's one of the most feared sluggers in the league. The guy can change the game with a single swing, and he's got the power to take the ball out of any park. Throw in Jeff McNeil's consistency and Brandon Nemo's on-base skills, and this Mets offense is suddenly looking like a well-oiled machine that can do damage on any given night. What makes the offense dangerous is their ability to strike from anywhere in the lineup. Whether it's a solo shot from Alonso, a timely hit from Lindor, or a big walk to set up the big boys, the Mets have the balance and firepower to overwhelm pitchers. And with Steve Cohen backing the team, you know the Mets are going to be looking to make a splash all season long. Number 7, the Houston Astros, the well-oiled machine. You know the Astros have one of the best lineups in the game, and they've got experience, power, and that championship mentality that makes them a threat every time they step onto the field. The heart of this offense, Yordan Alvarez, the man who basically is a home run machine. This guy hits the ball harder than most, and when it leaves the yard, it's gone in a hurry. Pair that with the power leadership of Kyle Tucker and Alex Bregman, and you've got an offense that knows how to grind out runs and take control of a game. These players are battle-tested, and in the high-pressure moments, they deliver. But it's not just about power. Houston is also built on disciplined hitting. They've got guys who can work counts, draw walks, and get on base. And we all know that makes them even more dangerous. And let's not forget about the depth. Whether it's Jeremy Pena's clutch hits or Michael Brantley's steady bat, the Astros always have someone who can step up and do damage when a game is on the line. The biggest thing that sets Houston apart is their baseball IQ. They don't just swing for the fences, they know when to be aggressive and when to play small ball. That smart, calculated approach is what makes them a perennial powerhouse. Whether it's a key hit or a perfectly executed sacrifice fly, the Astros seem always to find a way to score. Number 8, the Toronto Blue Jays, the power surge up north. One thing you can't take away from these guys is that they are a serious contender in 2025. And their offense is built to hit dingers, get on base, and leave opposing pitchers questioning their life choices. If you're not already paying attention to this squad, trust me, you should be. The centerpiece, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., the man who's got the kind of power that makes stadiums go absolutely crazy. What about Bo Bichette, the slick shortstop with a bat that doesn't quit? He is locked in to make pitchers regret every pitch they throw. Those two are the core, but the Blue Jays have serious depth beyond them. You've also got George Springer, the veteran who knows exactly when to show up in the big moments, and Matt Chapman, whose combination of power and defense is unmatched. This offense is built to take over games with quick, explosive rallies that can leave you wondering how it all went downhill so fast. They're the type of team that doesn't wait around for a mistake. They'll make their own opportunities, creating chaos on the base paths and at the plate. Number 9, the Detroit Tigers, the underdog offense ready to surprise. The Detroit Tigers might not be getting all the hype right now, but trust me, there's a ton of untapped potential in that lineup, and they're on the brink of a major offensive breakout. Leading the charge for the Tigers is Spencer Torkelson, a young slugger with the potential to be a true force in the big leagues. We've seen flashes of his power, and in 2025, we could see him put it all together to become one of the most premier hitters in the game. And don't sleep on Riley Green either. This dude can flat out hit. He's got the rare combination of contact and power that makes him a constant threat at the plate. These two are the core of the offense, but the Tigers lineup is full of promising players who are ready to step up. The key for this squad? Consistency. If they can avoid those cold streaks and capitalize on scoring opportunities, they'll be putting up some serious numbers. Don't forget about the energy at Comerica Park. This place gets loud when the Tigers are rolling, and their young guys feed off that atmosphere. So yeah, the Tigers might be flying under the radar right now, but come 2025, they could very well turn some heads. Last but not least, number 10, the Baltimore Orioles, the rising stars ready to smash. Now let's talk about a team that's got serious swagger heading into 2025. The Baltimore Orioles squad isn't just about young talent. They've got the whole package. Power, speed, and an offensive depth that's ready to put them on the map as one of the most exciting teams in baseball. First up, we've got Gunnar Henderson, who's quickly establishing himself as one of the best young players in the game. Next is Anthony Santander. This dude's got power to all fields and shows up when it counts. If you leave a pitch hanging, he'll make you pay. But what's really exciting about the Orioles offense is their young supporting cast. With players like Jordan Westburg showing they can hang with the big leagues, the O's have an offense that can surprise teams with consistent production up and down the lineup. The combination of veteran leadership and fresh talent makes Baltimore an absolute nightmare to face. So keep an eye on the Orioles this season, fam. They're poised to make noise, and they've got all the right pieces to climb up the ranks in the American League. Watch out for the O's because they're bringing the heat this season. All right, Curveball TV fam, there you have it. The top 10 most dangerous offenses to keep an eye on in 2025. Whether you're watching for the big names or the underdogs making noise, one thing's for sure, these teams are going to light up the scoreboard all year long. Now it's your turn. Who's your pick for the most dangerous offense in 2025? Drop your thoughts in the comments below and let's get the conversation going. And don't forget, if you want more breakdowns, rankings, and all things Major League Baseball, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss the upcoming updates.